Benji here from Freedom Formula. In this video, I'm going to go through student questions regarding shipping to the Amazon FBA warehouse. So let's jump in. So Benji here, we are inside a Word document full of 8 questions from students in the Amazon FBA Masterclass, all about shipping your products to the Amazon FBA warehouse. So if you're not a part of the Amazon FBA Masterclass yet, definitely check it out. We'll link it up in the description below. If you are already a student, feel free to ask as many questions as you want and I can answer them in video format for you. This is actually the second time I'm recording this because the first time I actually forgot to push record on my computer. So I lost that work, but we're back here now and I know all these questions already, so we're going to be able to fly through them. So let's start with number 1, Batuhan. Can I give my product directly to Amazon by myself? So Batuhan is asking, can he hand deliver his products to the Amazon FBA warehouse for Amazon to then distribute once he sells them on their website? Unfortunately, the answer to that is no. Amazon try to make that as clear as possible. I've got some links here because I've recorded this video already. But basically, deliver Amazon FBA by hand. You can see in all the forums, everyone says no. I remember reading, I had the same question as you to try and save money that way when I first started. And I remember everyone was saying, no, you cannot. Amazon say you can't. You have to do it through the UPS or FedEx or another service like that Amazon has approved to deliver stuff to their warehouse. So you cannot deliver directly to Amazon. Craig, number 2. So this one is actually not a question. It's comparing direct shipping to home shipping, where direct shipping is, in Craig's terms, going from the supplier straight to Amazon, straight to the Amazon warehouse, and home shipping is putting your house in the middle of that, so going from your supplier to your house to Amazon, so you can do a quality control check. And basically down here, direct shipping in the long term may be a better option and more profitable, but if you have a new supplier, even after you get samples, I would insist on home shipping first to weed out any products that are defective. 100% agree with that. Craig is 100% right here, because it really will affect your seller account if you get your supplier to ship directly to Amazon and there are products in those boxes that are really defective. Say there's 10% defect rate in that order. Amazon's going to penalize your account. They may remove the item until you've fixed up all your defects. So you definitely, at least for the first 2 to 3 orders, or until you trust your supplier enough and trust their quality control, you want to make sure that either you or a friend or a freight forwarder or a quality control check in China are looking at these products and making sure there's no defects in them so that you're not getting your seller account penalized. So 100% agree with Craig here. Pascal, your payment for the sample is done prior or after the shipment arrives. Pascal is referring to ordering a sample of, do you pay your supplier before or after they send the sample? Now, I've always paid my supplier before they send the sample because they need to pay for the shipping and they need to pay to manufacture it. And then they're not guaranteed that you're going to sign up for them. So I think 99% of the time you're going to pay them before. There's a small chance they might run off with your money, but again, the sample shouldn't be too much more than $100 or so, and it's sort of, you have to trust your supplier at some point, so the start is a good time. So definitely pay for your sample before they ship it. If for some reason you can communicate with your supplier and send the shipment before you pay, well, that's totally fine. You can go with that, but in general, you're going to have to pay before you get the sample. Batuhan again says shipping. Hey, I was thinking about it. Couldn't find answers. I'll send directly. How is Amazon going to know the product is his when it's in the Amazon, when it's being delivered to the Amazon warehouse? So there is a really cool video that we've made which goes over the entire technical process on Amazon and how you can get all your barcodes done, your UPC codes, the shipping labels, etc. To answer this question specifically, Amazon know that it's your product because when you create a shipping label in the Amazon Seller Central, and I'll pull up this video I had pulled up. So you're going to create a UPC code, assign it to your product. Amazon's going to generate a barcode for that, which looks like this. Remember to put the text onto the barcode because Amazon require you to keep that text there, don't cut it short. Put this barcode onto your products. Each product will have its own barcode. The product then goes into the box. And on top of this box, you'll print a shipping label, which I have a video on where to print the shipping labels coming out in a couple of days too, so subscribe to see that. And then you put that shipping label on the box. The shipping label has a barcode assigned to it, which is related to your account and the shipping order that you've created on Amazon. Again, watch that video if that's a little bit confusing for you. And then Amazon will scan that barcode when it comes into the Amazon warehouse so that they know that product is your product. So there's no stress about that if you just follow the technical process. Victor, hello, I'm Victor. Hey Victor, do you have them print the label you got from Amazon on the product itself, the packaging, or both? So print the label, I believe Victor is referring to the barcode that you put on your products. Do you have them print the label you got on the product itself? You can have them print it on the exterior packaging. So again, I pulled up a link last time I recorded this. Use an Amazon barcode to track inventory. If you Google that, this page will come up. And it'll tell you all the barcode requirements, what size they have to be, if you need to keep that text on there, which you do, and other stuff like that. So definitely come to this page and have a look. But simply put, to answer your question, you do need to put the label or the barcode on the exterior of your packaging. So it doesn't need to be on your product, because Amazon don't want the shipment to come to their warehouse and they have to open it and scan it. They want to pick up the item and scan the outside of the packaging, and they know that that is then in their stock count. So on the outside of the packaging is the only place that's needed. Vasco, shipping costs. Dear Evan and Benjamin, since I never imported or exported anything, I was wondering if there's a way to estimate shipping costs without having to guess it since I have no experience. Thanks in advance, Vasco. Thanks for the question, Vasco. So there is no real specific way to estimate shipping costs. The best way to do that is to contact your supplier, because your supplier is the only one who's going to know what you are shipping. They're going to know the weight and the dimensions and the size based on your order. Ask your supplier or your potential suppliers what they estimate shipping will be, if it's airmail or if it's sea shipped. You ask them both so you can weigh up the pros and cons of both. And that is how you get the best estimate of your shipping costs. Safia, the same suppliers for different marketplace of Amazon. When Amazon's starting in Australia, what are your suggestions, supplier? Do you think local supplier is better than Alibaba? For UK, Amazon too. Best regards, Safia. So Safia, it really 100% depends on what product you're selling, what category you're selling in, and basically that, like, there are pros and cons of sourcing locally. It's gonna be more expensive, normally higher quality, quicker shipping, but I really need to know the category or the product that you are selling in order to answer this question specifically for you. I would say 90% to 95% of the time though, it's better to go on Alibaba or DHgate or another Chinese online supplier connecting place, because they have so many suppliers on there who are going to bid on your product to produce your product for you. They have trusted ratings, so you know who's trusted, who's not. They're going to be the cheapest you can get as well. So in my opinion, I would say Supply is better, even if you are advertising in different marketplaces than Amazon.com. Alibaba, they should deliver to all countries as well. It's just shipping out of China through FedEx or UPS or sea shipping. So I would recommend Alibaba. Batuhan, shipment. Hey, I'm pretty confused about a thing. When I'm going to buy my product, do I have to buy a barcode for each of my items? Let's say 250 quantity of them. Do I have to buy for each of them a barcode? Do I have to take to my house to do the barcode, or can they send directly to Amazon? So Patuhan, again, I recommend that you check out the technical process video, which I'll link up. And if I click back over here, you get the UPC code. Amazon's going to generate you a barcode. You only need one UPC code, and the UPC code will generate this barcode, which you can obviously print as many times as you want. This one barcode that you get for your product goes on every product that is the same as that. So if I was selling these soap bottles, and this was, say, olive flavored soap or olive scented soap, this would be my olive scented soap barcode, and I just print, say, 100 of those and put them on 100 bottles, or the exterior of 100 bottles, the packaging. If I then had a variation such as strawberry flavored soap, or strawberry scented soap, I should probably say, I would then need to create a new UPC and barcode for that, and that would be different to the old one. So if all your products are identical, you only need one barcode for all the products, but each of them need to display that barcode on the exterior of the packaging. Those then go into a box where you put your shipping label on top of, and that gets sent to Amazon. So I hope that clears that up. That's the last question. If you have any shipping questions yourself, please ask them below and I'll answer each and every one of them. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, we're coming out with new videos every single day on Amazon FBA content to help you launch your brand and find as much passive, or make as much passive income as you can. So definitely subscribe to this channel. If you have any suggestions on the content we should put out, write that below too. We are here for you guys to help your brands. So make sure you subscribe and comment, and we'll see you in the next video.